and her guest Julian did a little marketing at Medan Sebakas and talked about something that's unique only to Miri in Sarawak, the natural gas pipeline for domestic and commercial uses. Emily traveled back in time to learn about the history of Sarawak's energy development, where it all began with the 1910 discovery of oil in Miri. Emily uncovered further insights into the remarkable story of this development, where Shell's expertise played a pivotal role in transforming Miri into a hub of exploration and production, laying the foundation for Malaysia's petroleum industry. Emily delved into the world of Sarawak's very own Siti Sulaiman as a woman in energy and the country chair of Shell Malaysia. She witnessed the warmth of indigenous Kalabit people in Barrio and how the life of this remote community is shaped by the energy that sustains it. Welcome back to State of Energy. Join Emily to discover the energy ecosystem of our self-sustaining Sarawak that powers beyond the land of the Hornbills. For this episode's focus on division, Emily will drop by Limbang and take a peek at the socio-economic scenes in this border town. For the source and development segment, the boys will hit the platform in Miri waters to have a tour and find out what life is like working offshore with this episode's person of energy. Then, Emily will find out from a Shell scholarship graduate about the talent development program available to young Sarawakians who are interested in the energy industry. So first, let's go check out Limbang.
Off the east of Miri is the most northern part of Sarawak called Limbang. It is uniquely located between two halves of Brunei along the Limbang River, and it serves as a border town that separates Sarawak and Brunei. Limbang has a population of a little over 100,000, a majority of which being the Bisaya and the Lunbawang communities. Besides being a border town, Limbang is known to have played a huge part in the White Raja history and its current agricultural activities, along with the tourism that comes with it. Limbang is a weekend getaway for the Bruneians who would willingly take the 2.5 hours drive just to enjoy some ikan tahai and to shop for some local produce. I believe that when we're in Limbang, we'll get to meet some of its greatest energy sources, the people. Boleh Pakcik perkenalkan diri, beritahu nama dan berapa lama sudah menetap di Limbang?
Nama saya Awangku Abdullah Sairi, berasal dari Oyak, menetap di Limbang lebih kurang 30 lebih tahun dan beristeri orang Limbang.
Saya owner kepada Miri Cafe. Saya memang berasal daripada Limbang, berbangsa Bisaya dan menetap lama dekat Limbang.
Nama saya Diman bin Tamita. Saya lahir sebuah kedai. Saya umur mau dekat 50 lah. Ikut saya bapa dulu meniaga dan tangkap ikan.
Apa punca pendapatan Pakcik?
Punca pendapatan saya adalah berjual macam ini saja.
Sebelum ni memang pekerjaan Pakcik dalam bidang makanan atau?
Dulu sebelum saya buka bidang makanan ni, saya memang ada sudah dulu buka bengkel timpalan, oleh kerana gagal sebab saya selalu orang tidak bayar, jadi saya putuskanlah. Mula-mula itu memang saya buka bengkel. Jadi saya menceburi dalam bidang makan ini adalah bidang terjun saya lah. Sebab saya tidak ada belajar, saya hanya membuat rekaan saya sendiri. Rasa saya sendiri nyaman, saya boleh introduce dengan customer lah.
Pakcik hari-hari kah turun ke laut?
Kadang-kadang hari-hari juga lah. Ikut keadaan lah. Kalau cuaca itu bagus, baru saya pergi laut. Kalau macam musim hujan, ribut, saya tidak pergi laut.
Dalam sehari tu agak-agak berapa hasil tangkapan Pakcik?
Tidak tentu juga lah. Kadang-kadang banyak, kadang tidak. Kadang-kadangnya tergantung pada hasil lah. Kadang-kadang ini lautnya dapat janji juga. Kadang-kadang ada juga, kadang tidak ada.
Hari-hari beli jual habis kan?
Kadang-kadang habis, kadang tidak juga.
Kalau tidak habis macam mana?
Tidak habis, kadang-kadang macam ikan kami ikan masin lah. Kalau yang tidak bagus lagi kami buang sajalah.
Sayang pakcik.
Iyalah, apa boleh buat. Sekarang ini ikut keadaan orang meniaga, kadangnya ada untung, ada rugi juga.
Sepanjang masa kakak berniaga ni kan pada peringkat awalnya, dari mana kakak dapatkan modal?
Terus teranglah, bermulanya saya berniaga ni, saya bermula dengan zero, tanpa apa-apa. So, kita pun pengalaman pun kurang. So, bila saya mengikuti AIM, Amanah Ikhtiar Malaysia, AIM ni memberi modal untuk peniaga-peniaga wanita, dan kami banyak dibagi latihan lah daripada Amanah Ikhtiar Limbang. Dan juga bila saya mengikuti Kelab Usahawan Wanita Ikhtiar Limbang, di sana juga saya dapat bergaul dengan semua berniaga di luar, sama ada di Limbang, di tempat-tempat lain. Dari sana kami berkomunikasi, cara kita berniaga, macam mana orang lain berniaga. Dari situlah saya mencari pengalaman, mencari idea untuk meneruskan Miri Cafe.
Saya dalam bidang perniagaan ini memang daripada zero kan. Daripada mula saya datang Limbang, saya berniaga dengan berjalan kaki membuat satu bakul keliling Limbang. And then saya menggunakan basikal mengangkutkan barang untuk jualan saya. Kemudian ada rezeki, tingkat meningkat, saya pun tidak putus asa. Saya ada rezeki, saya menambah beli motosikal untuk mencepatkan lagi kemudahan lah. And then saya ada rezeki lagi, saya menumpang kaki lima kedai Cina untuk berusaha. Saya berjual tepi jeraya yang paling lama lah, pakai stol, sorong tolak kan, mulaan hidup untuk membuat kehidupan lah.
Banyak bergantung dengan bekalan elektrik dengan gas tidak?
Ya, sebagai seorang berniaga kedai makan dan minuman, kita memang lebih kepada gas dan elektrik. Tapi bagi saya Miri Cafe, saya lebih kepada menggunakan bahan elektrik untuk penggunaan. Contohnya kan, saya guna untuk goreng sayap ayam, french fries, nugget. Saya guna untuk penggunaan memang saya lebih kepada elektrik.
Oh, kakak guna yang fryer tu kah?
Ya, betul. Ya, sebab bagi saya guna elektrik ni memudahkan tenaga dan juga masa. Itu sebab saya lebih menggunakan kepada elektrik.
Memang banyak menggunakan tenaga gas. Kalau tiada gas memang saya tidak dapat langsung tidak dapat lah. Sebab saya menggunakan tenaga gas yang utamanya lah untuk memasak.
Dalam sehari, agak-agak berapa buting gas yang pakcik pakai untuk berniaga?
Dalam satu hari, kalau saya full day buka dari pagi sampai pukul 3, memang tidak kurang daripada 2 tong gas lah satu hari.
2 tong gas?
Tidak kurang.
Dalam seminggu, 14?
Nah, lebih kurang.
Dalam sebulan, banyak tu pakcik?
Banyak.
So, dalam sebulan tu untuk gas sahaja, berapa usin yang diperuntukkan?
Tapi yang saya sudah selalu buat kira-kira tidak lari dalam 2,000 lah. Untuk gas sajalah, satu bulan.
Anggaran contohnya untuk dalam gas tu, saya kurang guna gas. So, dalam 200 ke 300 macam itulah. Kalau elektrik, memang penggunaan saya lebih tinggi. Sebab saya lebih menggunakan elektrik dalam 300-400-500 sebulan.
So, kalau turun ke laut, pulang balik, agak-agak dalam berapa liter minyak yang dipakai?
Kalau dekat macam kawasan Limbang, dari kami biasa beli stemik di Limbang 20 liter saja. Kalau dari Ria Limbang dekat sini Pancang Limbang 20 liter, kuasa ringgit 40.
Turun balik?
Pulang balik.
Dalam berapa ringgit tu pakcik?
Kalau 20 liter, 41 ringgit.
Terima kasih pakcik kerana sudah meluangkan masa untuk bertemu bual sama kami. Semoga maju jaya dalam perniagaan pakcik dan sentiasa murah rezeki.
Amin.
Terima kasih kakak kerana sudah berkongsi sedikit tentang kehidupan dan perjalanan kakak sebagai seorang peniaga. Semoga dimurahkan rezeki dan semoga menjadi inspirasi buat wanita-wanita yang menonton di rumah.
terima kasih juga.
Terima kasih. Okay, terima kasih Pakcik
Okey,
kerana
okey.
sudah berkongsi serba sedikit tentang kehidupan Pakcik. Semoga maju jaya dalam perniagaan Pakcik dan semoga jumpa lagi Pakcik.
Terima kasih ya.
Terima kasih.
With just over 100,000 residents, how much energy do you think it takes to power the Limbang division? Now, consider the entire population of Sarawak, nearly 3 million people. In May 2023, it was reported as Sarawak's energy demand stood at 4,627 megawatts. This figure encompasses the need of domestic, commercial, and industrial sectors. As the population grows and economic development and living standards rise, this demand continues to increase. Sarawak is fortunate to have abundant energy sources to meet these needs. Join us on an exciting journey to explore one of these energy sources, derived from our very own land. Well, technically, it's from the sea. While Emily checks out Limbang, here in Miri port, the boys are getting ready to head to Shell's F6 platform on their exploration.
Hi, my name is Fadilah bin Talha. I'm the maintenance supervisor. They call usually MS for F6. I'm the maintenance supervisor for F6 complex. Basically, for oil and gas, in oil and gas we have 3 stages, where exploration, drilling, and also extracting the hydrocarbon. So exploration meaning to say that before we build up this platform, there will be a site survey using advanced technology, using seismic technology. All right. Once the area is been identified, a drilling rig will come to site and start drilling. And from there, they will build up a well to extract the gas from the seabed. Once they're ready, then we have a production just like F6 here. This is the production where we refine the hydrocarbon, either oil or gas, remove all the water and also any impurities in the oil or gas. So from there, the last bit is transportation. Oil or gas will be transported to a shore facility. We further refine and also for distribution. You can see here now it's quite quieter because we are doing the maintenance activity, specifically on turbine wash. So you can see from there they are quite busy on the site, doing some checks and some cleaning and also maintenance on the instrumentation. For me, we are offshore worker. We work 14 days roster, 14 days off, 14 days on. And in that we have 2 shifts. We have day shift and night shift. Working from day shift, we're working from 6 to 6 p.m. And night shift, we're working from 6 p.m. to 6 o'clock in the morning. Working on a platform like this, we have a few notable risks. The first one is the environmental hazard, where we are exposed to severe weather due to storm and also heavy rain. You can see now it's almost cloudy now, so hopefully it's not raining. And the second one is occupational health, where we are exposed to working on heavy machinery, like the gas compressor platform there. So apart from that, we also exposed to hazardous material also, like the hydrocarbon, condensate, gas. We are exposed to that. Apart from the rest of the hazard, there are also transportation risks, where we are exposed to vessel collision. when the weather become bad and there might be a vessel drifting towards us. And also helicopter, when we do the transportation, traveling also is an exposed. We also exposed to risk. And the other thing is the mental well-being. Due to the remote location, the isolated location, it also can impact a person mental well-being also. So we have to take care ourselves while we are working at offshore. Okay, the risk that mentioned before is managed through procedures and guidelines and continuous training. Without training, we cannot prepare ourselves to handle all the risks.
Working in the oil and gas industry can be tough and demanding. Yet life on an offshore platform is generally good. There are only 2 shifts a day. An offshore platform functions like a small community, with parts of the population changing daily. Half of the workers are on duty, while the other half are off duty, eating, relaxing, and sleeping. Typically, you share a room with 1 to 3 other workers. High-speed internet, TV, movies, and laundry services are readily available. There is also a recreation room filled with activities to help you unwind. Meals are served 6 times a day, with 3 additional meals for the night shift. Dining is buffet style, offering all-you-can-eat home-cooked meals. Great effort is put into providing a variety of healthy choices. This isn't a vacation spot or an escape from the world. It is a work environment. Every day begins with a mandatory safety meeting, emphasizing safety at all times. Life on an offshore platform is constantly active, both inside living quarters and outside. Production platforms tend to be less hectic and more relaxed than drilling rigs. Nevertheless, significant efforts have been made to enhance comfort and safety offshore compared to years past. As with the first episode, this segment of the documentary explores the compelling lives of Sarawakians working in the energy industry. What are these challenges and responsibilities, and how does he skillfully balance the demands of his work life with the commitments to his family back on land? What's a typical day in his life like as a highly skilled individual who plays a crucial role in powering our communities? Our boys are here to have a chat with these workers to find out more.
Hi everyone, my name is Jerry Anangaran. I'm a local Iban, born in Tanjung Bijat, Seri Aman, Sarawak. But I grew up in Miri, study at UiTM Shah Alam, where I complete my engineering in electrical power. While doing my degree, I was approached by Shell. At the time, they was hiring a technician for batch number 1. So I was gotten the offer, and I quickly joined Shell at that time. Most of my work handling quite a numbers of operation-related tasks, and then I also in the office hour will deal quite a numbers of interfacing and collaboration with onshore team. Of course, managing the live facility is the core things that I handle. So those are the kind of typical days in my routine. The responsibility as a YM where I need to manage a very high risk activity and quite of high responsibility as well, for this whole asset or harta berharga untuk company, where it generate revenue to the company, is become very important for me. So every day, every single soul in F6 rely on my decision to lead everyone safely. Apart from that, I also need to ensure the plant is operating reliably. And I always believe that a reliable plant is a safe plant. And I always praise and as well encourage everyone that come to my facility to help me on both aspects in reliability and as well safety. The whole objective is actually to ensure everyone return home safely to their family and loved one. That will be my ultimate goal, and it will be my ultimate accomplishment for every trip I offshore. Yeah. Spending almost 20 years in operation and almost half of my life, you can consider that actually spending away from my family and loved one. It is really a challenging time, and not only for myself, and to be frank, at the initial stage, actually it's quite hard for my family to have. But of course, throughout the year, and as we go out, they will accept it and cooperate well for it. Like the birthday party for my kid in advance, or we delay it a week or later when I arrive offshore. It may not be 100% how we like it to be, but at least there is some compensation. But I believe throughout the year, my family and including myself actually able to blend and accept this kind of arrangement. Yeah.
I want to play what? Apa tu? Apa nangis tu?
I'm able to be on this position. Of course, I have to undergo quite a number of difficult paths and then some of the try and error. I believe if some of the skill that actually or the knowledge that should be embarked or input to our youngsters, if you ask me, if I would be a lot more better if I have this financial education and as well leadership attribute. So if I can have these two skills with me a lot earlier, actually I would be a lot more better person or manager in Sarawak, and I can move a lot more, not only in Sarawak, I believe I can shine almost in other fields as well. So those are the things that I was not taught in our ordinary school. So I want all the youngsters and to grab and learn this as fast as we, because this is essential key as we move in this current new, very competitive environment. This knowledge of a very good leadership skill and as well good financial management will be an edge over others. So if you ask me, that will be the skill that I hope I have early exposure and mastering actually, and it will change a lot. It will change a lot. Yeah. In my 20 years with Shell, I received quite a numbers of good recognition, both personal and as well team as well. For personal achievement, in 2017, I was the grand prize for the best intervention for SMEP, the Sarawak Shell Malaysia. And I also, in 2011 and 2012, I also the best defensive first aider as well, where I was managing a real incident. For the corporate level or the team level, I also helped quite a numbers of facility, M1, F6, and even E11 in the last one, where we received the grand award for the MSOS award. And there is quite a number of other recognition from external, including SIRIM and as well MPM. We won quite a number of. If you ask me, one of the peak one during my early years, actually, it's quite funny actually, because the event actually happened when I make mistake actually, and then it was a humiliating mistake. Then because of that, actually, people make joke of me. So I need to rebound myself at that time. So then I choose one of the event at that time where Shell have this Shell Malaysia convention session, where all Shell facility involved in that competition. So I was very proud to lead the team. I was very junior, but I was very proud to lead the team to clean sweep 6 out of 7 of the award, and I actually personally win the best presentation. So that's how I able to get back some of my pride. So for me, it is one of the best comeback for me, and actually it's still a team success. So that's how for me it won. Actually, that is, if you ask me, one of the events that actually changed my life, because I'm quite shy at the first stage when I joined Shell, but because of that event I have to rebound back. I believe that is the thing that I always remember, and it's not just a personal success, but it's also M1 at that time. Just imagine, swept 6 out of 7 of the grand awards. So I was very proud of that. Yeah, Sarawak Shell in particular has played a major role in developing Sarawak, or shaping Sarawak. So I think for over more than 100 years, and we can see the benefit. And then, in particularly Miri, we can see a lot of development bring, and of course the career development and also progression for the people that we can cite that. Shell is one of the best company that provide a lot, not only in terms of pay, but in terms of the employee benefit. It give a lot of it, and also it also a company that persistently and always encourage for people development. That's how I actually can be developed and be where I am. And I believe that is also the reason why my friend and colleague as well remain at Shell and stay loyal with Shell, because Shell really do a lot of good things for us in terms of pay and as well the benefit to all the employees, and that has been revised from year to years, and actually a very good things. With the news discovery that is found, and we can heard from the social media, that create a lot more opportunity for Sarawakian to work in this oil and gas industry, and we Sarawakians should take this opportunity to grab the opportunity, because I believe this is high time for us to lead this oil, and we have that capability. I have a strong confidence we have the capability, we have the talent, we have the right mindset there, and we have the right government as well that is supporting Sarawakian to develop the oil and gas industry. And I always have the belief that and aspiration that the youngster of Sarawak should be leading more in the oil and gas industry. But of course, in living in this competitive world, we need to adjust our capability around. But I do believe the opportunity that is currently available, which all Sarawakian, all the youngsters must grab it. It's the opportunity that we can actually show, and this is the moment not only for yourself but also develop our beloved Sarawak, our negeri. Yeah.
And there you have it, another inspiring tale of great Sarawakians dedicating their lives to power our lives. The energy ecosystem significantly impacts communities throughout Sarawak, shaping the various aspects of their lives and activities. Among its many impacts is its influence on human capital development. The energy industry serves not merely as a source of employment, but also as a platform of support for young Sarawakians to enhance their skills and capabilities, preparing them to seize opportunities and make meaningful contributions to their communities. Emily is back on this episode to discover what sort of support the energy industry has in store for aspiring young Sarawakians. Over the years, the Shell Malaysia Scholarship Program has played a crucial role in empowering individuals to pursue higher education, offering mentorship and internship opportunities. Joining Emily today is Miss Priscilla Ujang, a proud graduate of the scholarship program who now holds the position of Sabah Deepwater Maintenance Manager at Shell.
Hi Priscilla, thank you so much for being with us here today. Would you mind introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about what you do here at Shell?
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here today. I'm Priscilla Ujang. I'm the maintenance manager for Sabah Deepwater. I look after all of the underwater maintenance services for Shell Malaysia Exploration and Production, as well as being accountable for the performance of both topsides and underwater maintenance execution for Sabah Deepwater asset.
Could you tell us a little bit about the Shell Scholarship Program?
Yeah. As of now, the Shell Scholarship Program has benefited about 1,500 students in Malaysia, and the scholarship provides a full sponsorship for the successful student, where tuition fees, living allowances, home travel passage allowances do get sponsored by Shell. From the time a student is selected from secondary school as being successful in their application for the scholarship, where they get sent abroad or to local colleges to undertake A-levels before they go to universities abroad, top-tier universities abroad actually, to undertake their undergraduate degrees. And they can do degrees in the areas of engineering, sciences and commercial.
Are there any curated programs for talent development for new talents as well as existing employees?
Yeah, so development is an ongoing journey for anyone who wishes to join Shell. So when a graduate actually completes their education, they join Shell as a graduate and undertakes the Shell Graduate Program. This is a 3 to 4 year structured program whereby they get exposed to all kinds of job and assignment experiences, mentored by the various lines of businesses, and there is a senior member of the business. So upon completion of the Shell Graduate Program, an individual then is entered into the Shell Advanced Technical Program if the individual decides to remain in the engineering or technical line. And this is a 4-year program whereby upon graduation of that program, the individual is deemed ready to be considered as a senior engineer and also being a technical authority for the discipline that he or she has been trained in. There are other leadership programs as well that Shell offers for individuals who are deemed as high potential in the company, and this is really to groom these individuals to become senior leaders in the future in the company. And this training are actually mainly tailored towards developing the behaviors and leadership skill sets within the individual.
It's quite impressive. There's so many different programs to literally equip them to be able to, carry out the roles of especially these really big positions here at Shell. What advice do you have for people who aspire to be in this industry?
Yeah, so my advice would be bold and embrace the challenge fully of being part of an industry that's very high risk, very challenging, but truly rewarding as well in as far as building your career and your personal development. I mean, this is an industry that offers an individual a multifaceted growth in multiple areas, be it engineering, technology and innovation, commercial, safety, or even business strategy. So you can find your own way around it. When you enter the industry, there are so many different options and so many different routes that an individual can take, and it all remains to be seen where your interest finally lies in the end, right? As you evolve in your career, and where that would actually ultimately take you. But most importantly is to stay true to yourself. Remain committed, remain passionate about what you truly want to do, and at the same time time as well, use the opportunity or use every assignment that you are part of to truly deliver change, deliver transformation, not only for the industry but also for society as a whole. Because I think Shell offers quite a lot of opportunities and opens doors for people to actually truly deliver change if they are really committed and are passionate about it. So yeah, it's a highly rewarding career to be part of the oil and gas industry, and I would still highly encourage the younger generation to be part of this industry. Yeah.
That's really good advice. I love the fact that you highlighted the fact that, even just one organization has so much to offer in terms of like personal development, as well as enhancing your skills, as well as to find your passion along the way. So speaking of the younger Sarawakians, what advice do you have to them? Perhaps you can share something that you yourself wish you'd learned earlier on in life.
Yeah. So my advice really is to see the world as your oyster. There are no glass ceilings. Irrespective of what background you're from, irrespective of the place you started from, if there is commitment, if there is drive, you can actually achieve something. Actually, and don't be afraid of failures, right? Treat every failure as a learning and also as resilience building to move forward.
So being in a very male-dominated industry, what were some of your fears and struggles as well as challenges that you had to overcome, especially being one of the first few women to pioneer in the industry?
So ever since my undergraduate days back at Imperial College, where it was also quite a male-dominated community, and upon entering the engineering industry after graduation and subsequently into Shell, I've never actually seen my gender as a female being a true barrier to how I've progressed in my career. In fact, I see myself very much as an engineer, and having that mindset allows me to be very focused and disciplined around how I would like to actually upskill myself, as well as how things should get done and how to effectively actually deliver through others, and what are the right leadership behaviors and technical skill sets to have, to be able to lead credibly as well. In such a challenging and high-risk, environment. I'm fortunate actually being part of Shell because Shell is a highly inclusive company. The inclusion agenda of this company is that everyone can be their true self, can bring their true self to work, and that in a way has allowed me to actually come in feeling very comfortable in my own skin, right? Coming day to day to work, and also voicing my inputs, voicing my thoughts and ideas, and also being part of some of the key achievements that we've delivered together in asset operations. So in a way, my advice to everyone who is of the same gender as I am, right, is not to see your gender as a barrier, and definitely not to exploit it as well, right, in terms of trying to in wanting to progress forward or in wanting to actually gain some leverage. But just be true to yourself, be true to the profession that you've signed up for, and just deliver in a ethical and respectful manner.
Okay, do you perhaps have any advice to give in Iban?
Ya, ngagai bala nembiak tagi sekolah, belajar me benar-benar awak ke kita ulang ngemansang ke menua bangsa diri.
Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you so much, Priscilla. We honor your time today, and it was inspiring to meet you, to say the least. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best with your endeavors here at Shell.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So, if you or someone you know has the potential to make a positive impact on the community, be sure to explore the invaluable opportunities for human capital development offered by energy leaders like Shell Malaysia. As Emily concludes the journey through Sarawak's energy ecosystem, she reflects on its profound impact on the people. Emily explored the support available for young Sarawakians through the Shell Malaysia Scholarship Program. Her team also engaged with offshore workers on the F6 platform, discovering how they navigate challenges and balance work and family commitments, highlighting their vital role in powering communities. During the exploration on the F6 platform, Emily's team uncovered insight into the upstream process of the oil and gas industry. In Limbang, Emily was captivated by its rich cultural heritage, bustling markets, and agricultural activities, noting its significance as a place for border crossing to Brunei. Calculations estimating household electricity consumption in Limbang, with its population of 100,000, provided a glimpse into the broader energy needs of Sarawak's nearly 3 million population, spanning residential, commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. Looking ahead, State of Energy promises to showcase more exciting adventures across the series, including the grueling preparations the boys underwent for their offshore trip and thrilling experiences in Miri waters. Stay tuned as Emily uncovers more stories, explores new landscapes, and delves deeper into the fascinating world of energy in Sarawak.